Model railroaders don't only enjoy running trains on track, but also getting a chance to switch freight cars. This new engine Series 92 will offer an entirely new experience to Märklin and Trix fans. What would be an engine without cars? Of course, the sturdy engine comes with a set of matching sliding door cars. Their realistic appearance is due to artificial weathering, which was done during manufacturing. The most innovative feature, however, is the engineer himself, who can be observed moving around inside the cab thanks to a special swivel system mounted on board. When the engine is stopped, he will turn and look outside. The engine's body already reveals much about its strenuous day-to-day work. The bright red paint has faded over time. The cabin light can be switched on separately. Along with the A headlights, another innovative feature is the new telex coupler. It both looks and sounds incredibly authentic. The three cars need to be moved to a warehouse. Hence, the engine had to make its way around the ensemble and approach them from the other side. In the meantime, let's explore the big prototype, which is still used by DB Cargo on a daily basis. The interior was designed to be very practical. The windshields located towards the side allow for an unobstructed view of the tracks ahead. While the Märklin model depicts the engine as it looked in 1995, the prototype's bodywork has been overhauled in recent years. The digital decoder MFX Plus and MFX for Trix models respectively allows for extensive light and sound functions. Still, the highlight remains the agile engineer. This animation shows how the technology works. Even the prototype possesses something close to a telex coupler. For several years, these engines have been operated by means of remote control, as well as automatic couplers, both of which have proved very helpful in daily operation. All that remains to do for the engineer is connecting the brake lines. Here the engine is pushing the boxcars into the loading bay at a paper factory. And now it's time to return to our layout, where the cars are now being pushed towards the warehouse, which, by the way, was made from a Märklin laser cut assembly kit. Please note that the Trix model does not come with telex couplers. Disconnecting the cars is easily done by just pushing a button on the remote control. The Series 92 engine will be able to enjoy a well-deserved break before it is called off to another switching job somewhere else. Let's turn to this wonderful HVO train.
Ja, da denkt man natürlich in allererster Linie an einen Luxuszug allererster Güte, an sehr leckeres Essen.
This train is the ultimate luxury train. It reminds us of excellent food and breathtaking views along the journey. This year we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Simplon Orient Express with a stunning steam engine and two sets of elegant passenger cars. The engine is a French fast train locomotive from the 1930s. It was owned by the East Railway Company. The model comes in a beautiful lush green color scheme and all technological extras that are to be expected, such as extensive sound functions and a world of operations decoder. The first set of cars comprises of 2 luggage cars, a dining car and 2 Pullman cars. This can be extended with another set of 3 additional Pullman cars.
Das Ganze nochmal ergänzen mit 3 weiteren Schlafwagen dazu.
Both engine and tender are primarily made of metal components. A smoke generator is part of the standard equipment. The cars boast a colorful interior and of course bear different road numbers for an authentic appearance. The table lamps inside the dining cars are fully functioning and can be used in conventional operation along with the interior lighting and the red tail lights. All cars are also available as part of the Trix Havo products. A high-efficiency motor with a flywheel is mounted inside the boiler. Of course, the Orient Express has also famously played a role in a murder mystery.
Darf ich mich zu Ihnen setzen?
May I sit with you? You are the famous detective Hercule Poirot. Avenger of the innocent. Isn't that what they call you in the papers? Are you innocent? You're funny. A passenger has died. He was murdered.
Wurde ermordet. Vertrauen
Do
Sie
not trust anyone.
niemandem.
These were scenes from the movie Murder on the Orient Express. Let's hope the action is less nerve-wracking on our layout.
Mich würde auf jeden Fall eine Fahrt im Orient Express reizen. Den kann man jetzt zumindest mal auf der Anlage
I
fahren
would be
lassen.
very interested in taking a trip on board the Orient Express. At least we can now all enjoy this elegant train on the layout. And who knows, maybe we might get the chance to travel on the real Orient Express sometime. After all, the famous train is still operating.
Tolle Fahrerlebnisse.
A brilliant train for all Märklin and Trix fans. Overhead electric wires are a frequent source of trouble. Therefore, the DB Bahn construction group employs 2 Unimog used for repairs. This vehicle has also made it into this year's selection of new items. It was developed with the support of the Fiesmann company. Here depicted is a pre-series version of the model, which still lacks all the lettering. The Unimog is built into a special frame. It comes with a vast number of sound functions thanks to the built-in MFX Plus decoder. Lighting inside the cab can be switched on separately. The 1650 type Unimog is coupled with a special wire repair car holding a compact maintenance-free motor. A cable reel is mounted on top. With the Unimog and its matching car, model railroaders will be able to recreate authentic scenarios on their layouts. Both Märklin models depict the prototypes as they looked in 2017. "2019 marks an important anniversary in U.S. railroad history. In the US, we are celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Golden Spike. It was the final nail that was used to connect the 2 lines of the Transcontinental Railroad. In 1869, the 2 lines were joined in Promontory near Salt Lake City, Utah, and the Transcontinental Railroad completed. On the occasion of this anniversary, we are offering 2 LGB models depicting the stars of that era, the Jupiter and the 119, which traveled to the Promontory from each direction to celebrate the completion of the railroad. Both models will be packaged in a wooden box reminiscent of an ammunition box used during the construction of the railroad. This makes for a secure package, but also evokes the spirit of that bygone era. The wooden box is branded with the golden spike logo and the LGB logo. This feature, as well as the overall design including metal fittings, make for a truly authentic appearance. Both LGB locomotives have been produced as pre-series versions, which already look absolutely stunning. The lavish designs of the models are a true likeness of its big prototypes. The colorful cabs are highly detailed. In short, these models are worthy of commemorating such an important historical event. Attention to detail is key. The shovel for the stoker is put in place, cushions are placed on the window sills. Not only are these models rich in detail, but they are also made from high-quality materials. It is mostly made of metal. These parts were created by means of zinc die casting and clearly show the skill involved in tool making. High-efficiency motors are fitted inside each model's boiler. MFX DCC decoders provide extensive sound and light functions. The steam-operated whistle will of course be functioning as well. We can hardly take our eyes off these wonderful steam engines.
Ja, es ist natürlich in allererster Linie aus der Sicht eines begeisterten Eisenbahners ist es pure Begeisterung. Auf der anderen Seite ist es auch ein Stück weit Ehrfurcht vor der Geschichte.
The fascination for these models is grounded in the passion for model railroads, but of course also in the awe for the historical event they are commemorating. In addition, they are simply lovely to look at. For us Germans, the color schemes are certainly very unusual. However, they are undeniably pretty. They are rather small compared to a Series 44 engine, for example, but that's also part of their particular filigree charm, which we try to depict on the models as well.
Diese Filigranität, dieses Feine, aber auch dieses leicht Bunte, was die Loks eben ausstrahlen, damit diese Freundlichkeit rüberzubringen.
Both models will be offered as a one-off limited series of 299 pieces in 2019. The box also includes a replica of the legendary Golden Spike to top off an incredible anniversary item.
Ja, wir haben dieses Jahr 2 Schweizer Elektroloks der Rheinischen Bahn.
This year we are offering 2 Swiss electric engines operated by the Raishin Railroad. The GE 443 in the design of the Blick, a major Swiss daily newspaper, and the GE 442, the RHB Club locomotive in a nice special design as well.
Mit einem schönen Design.
The RHB Club is supposed to serve as a link between the railroad company and its vast community of fans all over the world. The stunning GE 442 620 is carrying this message into the fascinating mountain region of Graubünden. Club members have access to exclusive content and offers. At the Märklin headquarters, graphic designers have been working on the distinctive design. As we are getting a chance to observe the prototype in action, we might point out a few facts about the model. All 4 axles are powered by Bühler motors. An MFX DCC decoder provides many sounds and light functions.
Ja, die Rheinische Bahn ist
The Raishin Railroad is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, narrow-gauge railroad in the world. On the one hand, it is incredibly modern, employing high-tech electric engines. On the other hand, it is highly aware of its tradition and continues to run historic engines such as the Crocodile. That's what makes it so appealing to a wide audience. The colorful advertising locomotives are especially popular. Here are some facts on this particularly impressive locomotive. 2 Bühler motors power the vehicle. An MFX DCC decoder allows for extensive light and sound functions. The paint scheme and lettering are of course true to the original.
Ja, die muss man mal genauer anschauen.
Yes, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at this engine. The base color is black, but the design then spreads and develops into every direction. The GE 443's body is rather edgy. There are no window or fan grids. Therefore, the complex design makes a rather flat surface a lot more interesting.
Also wirklich interessant.
We also have good news concerning this locomotive.
Die RHB hat, weil die Lok wahrscheinlich auf so gute Zustimmung gestoßen ist,
As per popular demand, the RHB has decided to continue to operate this engine until the end of 2020. So until then, we will have many a chance to watch it in action in the lovely Graubünden region.
Graubünden im Einsatz zu sehen.
This is 241A, a gigantic and beautiful steam engine. Railroad fans had a chance to see it up close at the IMA 2017 in Göppingen. Wherever it goes, this engine is sure to attract a large crowd, like any real celebrity.
Es ist einfach nur beeindruckend. Also es ist
It's hugely impressive, a fantastic machine, a really fantastic locomotive.
Es ist die Museumslokomotive.
It's the museum locomotive 241A65, which we've also already produced as a half-O model. That model was a great success, and we decided that it would also be the right model for us on this year's special anniversary. The 1-gauge model was made from brand new tooling. The model will weigh an impressive 8 kilograms, so it's obvious that it will be made from die-cast zinc. A built-in smoke generator makes for nice clouds of steam. The MFX decoder provides up to 32 separate functions. The big prototype can be experienced up close.
Der Verein 241A.
On 18th of May, the 241A65 Association is holding an open house at the engine depot, where several engines such as the 241 itself will be on display. However, the model of this steaming giant can now be ordered at your specialist dealer.